Hi, my name is Heather Dalal. I'm an associate professor at the Moore Library at Rider University. I'm your liaison to organizational leadership, so I've made this video to show you how to use the library databases to complete your assignments. Many students will approach a database much like Google. While that sometimes will work for your search terms, I want to show you that and another way that you can broaden your searches depending on how your different topic is coming out. So I'm going to type in leadership styles, employee motivation. You can see that brought back 367 articles. You can go through all 367. You can narrow them down here to full text, which means the entire article is available. You can see that brought us down to 279. We can change the dates to more recent, and that brought us to 113 articles. We can also narrow down to academic journals only if we're only looking for those scholarly peer-reviewed articles. There's a double option for that. And finally, we can look through the subjects that are listed in these articles. So this is a great way to go ahead and search through the resources. Now, when a librarian teaches you how to search, we would probably go a little crazy by trying to thinking of different synonyms. We're going to take advantage of the Boolean operators, and leadership styles might be a great term that I can use. If I start typing or, this database will give me other suggestions of terms that I can use. These don't come from the database, they don't come from librarians, they actually come from other users, which is really helpful. Except that do be aware I've seen typos and other things. So I like leadership styles, I like leadership theories. Now, since I know this database requires it, I'm going to put my terms in quotes so they find the words next to each other. That's an option we might use. I might just try to do styles or theories or expand and go on. And with motivation, I'm going to do or. You can see other terms that come up: engagement, participation. You might even want to do things as burnout. Like, how can you avoid these different scenarios? So motivation or engagement. You'll notice that I've made my ORs, my Boolean operator ORs, as capital letters so the database knows that I'm not looking for the word or, but the command or. And we can go ahead and throw in some truncation, do the star there. So we're going to find motivate, motivation, motivating. We'll do the same for engage and participation. So I might have come across similar articles, but at least now I feel like my terms are actually there. And once I find another article that I really like that will help me on my topic, I can go ahead through here and see if there's any other search terms or phrases that they're using to help me to think of other terms. A lot of times as a librarian, I don't know a lot about a subject, so I go through and say, what do they call it in that field? Superior subordinate relationship is something I didn't think about. Perhaps you did. And if I click on any of these things, it will start a new search. So maybe it is that I'm really interested in the superior subordinate relationship, and now I started a brand new search. So if I wanted to combine that with anything I've done before, I can go ahead in the search history and then click on those sets and just search with end. And before I do that, I have to click clear. And let's look at those results. Respectful inquiry, a motivational account of leading through asking questions and listening. Leadership styles and subordinate work engagement, moderating impact of the leader gender. Perfect. If this is the article I'm looking at, I can see here that has the Get It at Rider University's Libraries link. If I click on that, it will take me through the library resources trying to connect me to it. This page pops up a lot. People think it's an error, but click on the note, open a page in a new window. And here it is. Here's the article in another database. We can scroll over and click download PDF. I just want to scroll back over my results list to show you there'll be more of these Get It at Rider University Libraries links and the linked full text. There's other ways that the databases connect with each other to get the articles. If you find something that does not have any of these things, I would recommend that you go to scholar.google.com to search for it. You're very welcome to search through Google Scholar anytime if it works for you. A lot of times too, you'll find that the article might be available at someone's personal account on ResearchGate on their library website. Another reason why I really like showing Google Scholar to graduate students is that they have a citation feature in here. You can see who has cited this article, putting it in their works cited. Now, looking at the article in Business Source Premier, there's no way to limit to empirical articles, but I can read through here and see that there is indeed a methodology and there's research limitations and all the different things that we look for in an empirical article. So this one would be useful to use, except that it is about Turkish culture. However, if something worked in Turkey, it'd be something I'd be interested to see if we can adapt it for our culture. And now I've come back to the research guide to just go into ERIC to show you one of the more advanced databases that do have a way to limit to research reports. If we go into the advanced search page, we can scroll down and under publication type, find reports, research. Now, this is a education database. So while we'll find some things about weight loss, it is going to be on the wrestlers in school. So if we were doing this topic though, leadership styles, leadership styles or leadership theories or motivation, engagement, or participation, we might have to add employees in here. Not sure. It is an education database, so this might focus on students. So let's just see how this comes out. Of course, research is always about trying different things, searching around, trying to find what works best for you. Leadership in a humane organization, effects of leadership style, motivation, giving a sentence of employees. Ooh, developing a shared leadership vision in a college setting. So some of these articles would be great. One thing about ERIC, the full text links are here, listed in here sometimes. And if you see plum metric, that just means how many times this article has been used. There could be a lot of different tips and tricks about accessing articles. There's a lot of quirks in library databases. So anytime you need help, please look for all the different tabs we have for asking a librarian. If you click on this, it'll bring you to our guide, which has all of our hours and a way to make an appointment with a librarian to see our library hours, or to call or text or chat with one of us. We're very welcoming. We don't mind if you come and ask us a question in the middle of your research or just send us a link saying, I can't find this, can you help me? And these are the hours that we're typically there, Monday through Thursday, 9 to 10, Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 10 to 5, and Sunday, 3 to 10. Now, your professor in this course also wanted you to talk about citing your sources. If you click on citing your sources here, we give you a link on how to set up a Noodle Tools account that will help you enter your citations. Or definitely check out the Purdue Online Writing Lab Guide for APA citations. This has answers to all of your questions here. If you go through here, I would recommend that you go to APA style and scroll right down to reference list electronic resources, since most of the resources you're going to be using are on the web in a database or something like that. And if you need help with other citations, definitely scroll through here or definitely reach out to one of the librarians. Thank you for watching.